It is confirmed. Crypto holders will be millionaires. But here's the good news and the bad news. I'm going to give you the bad news first. The bad news is you think the distractions are bad now? Hold on to your seats. But here's the good news. As you look this way, there's a whole nother narrative going on this way. And so I'm going to help you break down the macro microeconomics and what's actually happening. Of course, it's my opinion, my research. I always share with you exactly what I'm doing. I encourage you to do your own and educate yourself. But I've devoted my life over the last 18 years studying cycles, how markets play out, and understanding how collapses happen and how wealth is built in chaos. That's how we became seven-figure investors and seven-figure entrepreneurs, understanding cycles. That's how I've allowed my businesses to survive during cycles and thrive during cycles, and how I become wealthy in the red and exited properly in the green. So like I said, the bad news is you think the distractions are bad now, get ready. A new system's coming in. And as new systems come in, it gets extremely, extremely chaotic. So what you're seeing right now, of course, my opinion, in the Straits of Hormuz is going to bring the world down to its knees. Let me explain. And this is if, which is happening right now, if the straits stay closed, you are going to see what we call an energy crisis. You're already seeing energy rationing around the world. UAE just went independent and left OPEC. You're starting to see people trade outside the US dollar in oil, or oil outside the US dollar. Central banks around the world are stacking gold. People are dumping US treasuries. So the Straits of Hormuz impacts every single one of us, just like the pandemic in 2020 did. It causes a global shock. In America, 2025 going into 2026, 46% of farmers have filed bankruptcy due to fertilizer prices and cost. That was in 2025 going into 2026. So the Straits of Hormuz completely disrupts supply chain. So what we're seeing in America, because the Straits of Hormuz are closed down, is everything is happening opposite of what President Trump said. We expected low interest rates, low gas prices, food prices, but we're experiencing the complete opposite during a very dangerous time. Americans' credit card debt was already stacked to $1 trillion. Savings accounts are drained. Americans were expecting all this relief, and now it's becoming worse. Gas prices have gone up. Food prices are staying stagnant or somewhat increasing. Housing is now unaffordable. Interest rates have stayed steady and gone up. This has caused